You're listening to the Turi Riders She Said What podcast. I'm Turi, along with Marcy Persky. And in this installment, we contemplate the very meaningful question, shouldn't you, at some point, get over your diaper training?
I need to sleep for a month.
Well,
I need a monthly alarm clock. I will set it for next month.
that's a good idea. There's your Shark Tank.
I'm tired of dog and toddler shenanigans. Even though they're all my fault, okay? I volunteer to watch toddler, and I got the dog. Kane figured out how to open up his jail. So now I have to watch him every second. I have to lock every door because the big gate is no longer keeping him in. The big gate keeps Jerry in, but I don't want Jerry in because then he'd chews on the baby's toys. It's an endless circle of chaos, and I know you can't commiserate in the least.
Well, I'm trying, damn it. I'm trying to feel sorry for you. I've never understood these people who volunteer to be the babysitting grandparents.
I do it while she's in therapy, though.
Yeah, I know, but even
I have a choice between, like, possibly being stabbed to death while I'm sleeping by my youngest child or watching her kid while she's in group therapy.
I suppose there is that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I do have pictures of this youngest child taped to a chair. Not the grandchild, but his mother.
Yes.
And as soon as he's old enough to understand, I'm pulling that picture out. I'm saying, see this? She was like 12, though. It was not child abuse.
This is how stupid I am. When you said you had pictures taped to a chair, I thought you had of his mother taped to a chair. I thought the pictures were taped to a chair
no,
for
I said
some
it
reason.
wrong.
No, you said it right. I just couldn't
Yeah,
imagine his mother being physically taped to a chair.
Yeah, well, his mother was.
Yeah, I could see it now.
With
I do.
electrical tape. I'll send you the picture. But she was 12. And whatever she did to deserve it, I'm sure it was well deserved.
Oh yeah, I still remember that her dad,
Oh, God.
Frankie, her stepdad, adopted dad. I still remember that he took the bedroom door off her room. I thought that was genius.
So many times. So many times.
Yeah.
But she's a blessing on society now.
Oh, is she?
I'm being cautiously optimistic.
I'm glad to hear that. My in-laws would come out to visit us in California, and they would visit this other couple who had sold their home and moved to California and bought a little house so that they could be the caregivers of their grandchildren while the parents worked. And I thought to myself, there are a million jobs. I'd rather can salmon than do that job. That would somebody else's kids. I don't care if they're related to me or not. I don't like kids all that much, as I have mentioned more than once on this podcast. And the idea of volunteering to go almost back in time for someone else's kids and be responsible for someone else's kids. And I never harmed my kids.
My grandbaby.
I wasn't a spanker, but the idea that I could was appealing to me.
I just have to say, 3/4 of my life feels like it was handed to me. Like I didn't make things happen. Instead, things happen. So I just make the best of it. He's a sweet little grandbaby. When he's old enough, I'll tie him to his potty. We're potty training.
Is that
right
the other?
now.
First you tape them, then you tie them, then you tape them. This
Yeah.
is child rearing at the Persky household?
I mean, every 3 minutes he has to go potty. And
Oh,
then he just sits there, and then he says, wash hands.
this is a game.
It is a game.
Well, at least you haven't traumatized him the way we traumatized the big cutie.
No, he will do it on his own when he's ready. But he's going to start preschool this year, or preschool.
Get out of the house school.
Yes. Yeah, needs a nap school.
There you go. That's right. But for those who don't know the podcast well, I do need to say that we traumatized our eldest during potty training because we were told that when the child uses the potty for evacuation the first time. You should be very happy and celebratory. And we made such a big fuss the first time the elder pooped in the toilet that he was terrified to go near the toilet for months after that.
That's called scaring the crap inside him.
That's right. We threw a carnival basically right outside the bathroom door. We're dancing. We think we're doing everything right. What the hell do we know? We're like high-fiving each other. And it scared him to pieces. He's just like, why are my parents? I have pooped in a toilet and my parents have lost their minds completely. And now who will take care of me?
By the time I had my third one, I just didn't care anymore.
Where they pooped? Or
if he was potty trained or not. And of course, he wasn't. But I needed him to go to preschool so I could go to work.
right.
So I just threw him in a pull-up every day and said, if you poop, don't say anything. And don't
No,
go
you-
near the teacher so they can smell
You,
anything.
you didn't. You're the worst mother in the world. This kid
All right.
must have had
No,
diaper
the
rash. The worst diaper rash.
He's not in jail. He has a good job. He's a nice kid. But yeah, it's like you only had two.
The question that both of our listeners want answered right now is he potty trained?
Yes,
Okay,
finally.
just checking.
Yeah, finally.
Yeah.
Actually, I think he was almost 4.
Uh-huh.
But I have
can't
to
believe
say,
you did that. I can't believe you did
I had
cannot-
to work. I had to go to work. And he just couldn't grasp the concept. And he doesn't listen to this podcast, by the way.
Thank God.
But I'm sure his siblings will report back.
Uh-huh.
But I do have to say, at this juncture, otherwise, you're going to get bombarded with texts, crazy texts from my children.
Yes.
My boys were never spanked because they didn't deserve it.
Because they had diapers full of poop. And if you
Yes, they were covered in
spanked them.
poop. My daughters both. Okay, Eve was 2 when I smacked her on her huge, great, big, giant
diaper.
I wash you cloth diapers.
Yes.
She was 2, and she claims that she remembers. She doesn't. But it was a high, stressful time. It was when right after my sister died, and I'm in Fort Lauderdale cleaning out our house, and my 2-year-old decided it was time to just throw stuff. So I smacked her on the bottom, and to this day, she tells me that she's tortured by that.
Oh, good.
And then my
That's good
oldest-
because if she ever runs out of reasons to go to therapy, but we all want her to keep going to therapy, just remind her
remind
that
her.
she has trauma.
She
and
got beat.
needs
Yeah.
to keep going to therapy. Otherwise, we'll all tape her to the therapy chair this time.
Well, I told you she's got the hamburger helper hand tattooed on her butt.
Yeah, she hasn't gotten that removed yet.
She'll never get it removed. Are you kidding? And you're going to love this even more.
Wait, I have to
This-
stop and contemplate because when she first got this, I didn't want to think of her as being part of a romantic partnership. But imagine now, if you would, that you're in a romantic relationship with someone with a hamburger helper hand tattooed on their butt. Like how do you keep the fire going?
I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, of course, that's the problem. If you're a woman and a guy has to be interested in you from all angles, or maybe he's just not interested in her from that angle because
Well,
how-
I'm sure he is because
how-
that's her angle. But I mean, I don't
could
know what
you?
this generation is called. The WTF generation, maybe. I don't know what. They're definitely different than we are when it comes to tattoos
so what you're
and
saying
body
is
markings.
that eventually Victoria's Secret will all go away in favor of a catalog of romantic tattoos.
They just on Sunday got Dungeons and Dragons tattoos on their wedding fingers to signify that they're getting married. Dungeons and Dragons.
That's mature.
I didn't say they were mature. I said it's the WTF generation.
I don't know.
But you have to know why I slapped my oldest,
oh gosh,
who
why?
you do know quite well.
Very well and adore.
I think we were at the art museum or science and industry. We were somewhere downtown.
One of those cool cultural places that you can't
Yeah.
take your kid when you live on a mountain in the wilds of Arizona.
Hey, they learn about nature
They sure do.
and water.
Where to get a Dungeon and Dragon tattoo.
Exactly.
Right.
Anyway, we were on the stairs of some building, and she swore at me, like, called me a name, like a bad word name.
Ooh.
And without even thinking about it, I pulled off and whacked her across the face.
Ooh.
She was stunned.
Bet you
So was
didn't.
I.
Bet you didn't do that again.
No, she didn't. I'm not a hitter. And my kids pretty much, except for that one, are all bigger than me anyway. You know?
Well, you do know about the time I hit my kid. You know this story. I told them all their lives, don't ever surprise me. Mommy does not like shocks or surprises. Don't ever surprise me from anywhere. That may be fun for you guys, but not for me. And I walk into our only full bathroom in our house in Oakland. And from the bathtub with the shower curtain like closed, somebody yells something and throws himself out the shower. And without even thinking, it was just a reflex. I turned around. I mean, like it was a horror movie, like someone was standing there with a knife, except it was like a 6-year-old kid. And it was a pure reflex, just whacked him. And I was shocked, and I cried, and he cried. Everybody cried. And I'm crying, and I'm like, please, I told you, never jump out at me and yell anything. I can't help it.
My husband likes to do that because it makes me pee a little.
What a marriage.
So
Should never have
I
told
think
him.
I told you what my
Wait,
youngest.
how did he find out that it makes you pee a little? Did it just like puddle on the floor, or you just told him?
I think I told him with a whole bunch of other words, and we were camping, of all things, so I didn't have access to a lot of clothes.
Oh gosh.
And yes, he likes to jump out at me because I'm pretty oblivious to what's going on around me these days.
And then it scares you when you pee.
Yeah, when I jump, I pee. I'm
Huh.
71 years old. When I jump, I pee. I don't care.
You don't care who knows it.
Nope.
I'm just imagining what kind of husband thinks that's amusing. I just erased a whole lot of Frankie's good points for that because I cultivate the bare minimum amount of dignity. My tiny shreds of self-cultivated dignity would go away, and
I have no dignity.
I can't live like that. That would be like offending me to the core of my being.
It's like that song, No Diggity.
Yeah.
My life is no dignity.
Oh, we thought of you last night. We went to see Arrested Development at the Pritzker
Oh,
Pavilion.
I love them.
I know you do.
Did you sing along?
I did a little bit. And they alluded to the fact that after you're very, very famous and win a bunch of Grammys, then it all kinds of falls apart after that. They talked about that a little bit.
Yeah, that happens to a lot of bands, a lot of famous people.
Yeah, he was very clear about it. And I loved the outfits that everybody had on except for the front man who goes by the name of Speech. He was wearing this very, very fashionable giant jumpsuit.
Okay. Like Devo?
Yeah, but bigger. Like
and the days go by.
David Byrne,
and
yeah,
the
I was
water-
going to
yeah,
say.
Dave Byrne.
Way,
I mix them up. 'Cause
way
they're
oversized, like crotch hanging down by your knee, denim jumpsuit with cool, embroidery and a big black excellence on the back. And it was very cool, but he did look like he had a pants full, and he did seem uncomfortable. And since we're on the subject of people walking around with a pants full, I just don't know why nobody said to him, you're a famous musician. Maybe wear something that looks like you have some control there.
When I was a little kid, I wanted to be famous.
Yeah.
But as I told you earlier, like maybe 15 minutes ago, that I never got anything that I really, really worked for. Things just happened to me like a grandson. I can take pride and glee in the fact that I never became famous, so I don't have to ever, ever, ever worry about what I look like.
You know, I think that's great. I'll aspire to that.
Very easy aspiration.
Yeah, that's us. Easy aspirations.
This is usually the part where we thank you and I suggest you buy my book, She Said What? A Life on the Air. But we have decided that at least one of you deserves some sort of prize for listening. I have no idea exactly what it will be, but it will feature the words Captain Oblivious on it. And all you have to do to win is send an email to turi@shebopsproductions.com with a short description of whatever your partner or friend or boss or somebody who ought to be paying attention failed to notice, and your mailing address. Marcy and I will pick out the best one, and that will be the winner. You have until August 31st, 2026 to enter, and you have to live in the USA because I don't send things over borders. Good luck.